Hello guys, it's your girl Stephcy here again, and you know here is all about earshot spread. And as you know, earshot spread we bring you more of entertainment. Guess what? Again, today we have a new special guest, and before we meet this special guest and have more interactive conversation with this person, let's go on a short break. When we return, it's still earshot spread. Welcome from the break, and we have in our midst Mr.Ben John. Mr.Ben John, you are welcome to earshot spread.
Thank you very much.
I must say it's an honor having you here. How do you feel being here?
Well, I must say it's a pleasure. This is the first time I'm doing something like this, so it's a great pleasure for me. Yeah.
Okay, so if I may ask, is Ben John's your real name or it's just your other name?
So Ben John is the name I'm known, that most people know on campus.
Oh.
My actual name is Ebenezer John Ahin. So the Ben comes from Eben, and then the John is actually my real name. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's nice. Okay, so Mr. Ben, can you tell me about campus life when you came to level 100? How was life in campus? How was it all about?
Well, I wouldn't say it was easy. I wouldn't say it has been easy. It isn't easy, but it's up to you. Like the saying goes, you can do whatever you put your mind to. You can achieve it so long as you put your mind to it. It hasn't been a smooth journey. It has been back and forth. Sometimes you feel like giving up. Sometimes you feel like like stopping school. There are moments you even feel like dropping out because the pressures and all that push you and all. But then through it all, it hasn't been easy, but God has been good, and we've come this far. Having just 2 semesters to graduate, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so what level are you in right now?
I'm in 300.
300. Oh, okay, nice. So if I may ask, level 200, 300, level 100, 200, and 300, which year has been the most challenging year for you?
I wouldn't say any of the years has been challenging. I believe that it depends on your approach to the year or the semester. There's nothing like an easy semester or a tough semester. It all depends on your approach. Because level 100, for instance, I was reading 5 courses every semester. Level 200, it was 5 courses every semester. But level 300, I'm doing 6 courses every semester. So there is an additional course to the number of courses I was reading earlier. But I can't complain because it is almost the same. And the approach is what will make it easy for you or bad for you or hard for you. But for me, I would say that it is not easy nor difficult. Yeah, it all depends on the approach. So far so good.
So based on that, what do you tell students out there, especially this level 100 students who are going through these challenges, depression, boyfriend girlfriend relationships that is causing them heartbreak and chest break? What do you tell them, especially those who are having this mindset of stopping school because of these challenges they are going through?
What I would say is it all depends on your priorities. You have to prioritize. In SHS economics, there is something we call scale of preference. So you have to know what is more important to you and what is not really important. So when you prioritize and you think education is something that is very much important to you, you give it utmost attention and you invest most of your time into education. Just like when people see that business is something that they love, they give it their all. If you prioritize and you realize that education is something that is on top of your list, you're definitely going to give it. So they should prioritize first of all, and they should have it at the back of their minds that nothing else will matter. Sometimes when you're in level 100, 200, you are deceived into thinking that you have time. That's a very common deception. You think you are having a lot of time, like, oh, I'm just in 100, 200 is there, 300 is there. But then it will shock you to know that before you blink and open, 300 or 400 will be here, and the regret is usually when you get to regret in level 400, because without you just have 2 semesters to graduate, and when you see your GPA and everything, you realize how you've wasted the years back, and you can't go back to that.
I'm sure this counts to students who procrastinate, right?
Yeah. So you just have to prioritize, like I said, and see it as the purpose of which your parents sent you out from the house. It's like you've been sacked and been relocated to an environment that you should come and study. It is not for anything else, but for you to be able to focus on the books. You see, so when you prioritize and you get to give much attention, and it is easy to make. I always tell level 100 that it's easy to make A's in your hundreds in first semester and second semester. It's difficult to make in 300 than it is to make in 100. Yeah, so that's the prime and the best time to make a good GPA is level 100 and 200.
Okay, so do you know when you were all about this question strike me. Have you ever been this booking hands thing?
No.
I showed that.
No.
You sure?
Yeah,
So you're a
101%.
hardcore, right?
Not a hardcore per se, but like I said, there is a saying that amazes me. Say, follow your heart, but take your mind along. I hope you understand. And sometimes people say, don't fall in love, or even when you are going to fall in love, photocopy the heart, keep the original copy, and go with the photocopy, so that in case it is destroyed or something, you still have the original at home.
Nice.
I hope you understand. So I don't want to say that has been my strategy, but that has helped me. So broken heart is not something that I have faced,
But,
and I pray not to face.
but you are dating, right?
Not yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? Since level 100? You were?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to be in a relationship, but then it ended because my priorities changed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I must say you don't joke with your priorities at all.
Well, okay.
Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
so I want to know now. Back to the main question. I learned you were aspiring for a position. What position was that?
That was POSSA President, POSSA Accra City Campus President.
Meaning, please.
That's Political Science Student Association.
So I learned you back up.
Yeah, I've withdrawn.
Why?
Okay, so the reason for my withdrawal from the POSSA presidential race in particular was based on consensus. Okay, we are three friends. Let me put it that way. We are three friends, and we are all good. And then two of us contesting for POSSA president and vice, and the other is merging with someone else. So I give it a thought that if I should win, it's probably going to be that the other opponent, who is equally good, will withdraw from helping in the affairs or in my administration, and it might be same when also wins. So I just sacrifice. In life, there are instances where you have to sacrifice. So I sacrifice to let him merge with my other friend because I don't have emotional issues. So I let him merge with my other colleague who is equally good, so that they go, and I know I have pledged my support to them, and I know they will definitely emerge as winners. And when they do, the best kind of leaders are the people who work behind scene, and you don't necessarily need a title to be a good leader or to be a leader. You can work behind scenes, and most of the time leadership, when you see things happening, there are people that are solid behind scenes or behind closed doors that you don't see, and that's the kind of person I want to be now.
Okay, so can I put this as okay? So you resign because of your own personal.
Yes.
So if I may ask, so how many people have you helped in this group?
I can't pinpoint,
But have
I
you
think it will depend on the context of the question. Help is in different
like
facets. Impacted
Yeah.
so far. I can't pinpoint, I can't tell the numbers because as it stands, there are people that I help on daily basis with academic related things and all that. And there are people that I also I create quizzes, I organize tutorials, I organize things that are academic related to help, and it is broad. People benefit, level 100 benefit, level 200 benefit, and not just city campus, main campus students as well benefit, and all that. I mean, people from Legon campus also benefit. So I can't pinpoint I can't track the impact I've made so far by the grace of God, but I know that people have definitely had an impact directly or indirectly on many lives so far.
Okay, so on this, let's go on a quick break. When we return, we still have more for you. We're back from the break and we still have Mr.Ben John with us. So, Mr.Ben John, if I may ask, do you have a problem with main campus executives?
Not at all.
Not at all. Do you have friends there?
Yes, please, I do.
Most of your friends are there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, there's this rumor about main campus and city campus. Students are saying that they are treated unfair, especially students on city campus. They feel unfair because they pay most of the school fees, and then main campus, they don't pay much as city campus do. But then sometimes even lecture rooms, like finding a lecture room is very difficult, unlike main campus where you are just appointed anywhere, like they just have a specific place for any course. What do you say about that?
Well, I would say this has been a challenge, not in our time. This is not the first time students are complaining. There are people who have graduated who face the same challenges. But then I know that there is a long-term plan that the administration is working on issues of lecture rooms and all that. I believe there are some ongoing projects here on City Campus that I believe the purpose is to curb some of these issues. And recently, that there have been renovations, and we now have smart lecture halls at City Campus, which is not even on main campus. Yeah, we have smart lecture halls on City Campus. So I do think that it isn't. You can't have a perfect school, right? You can't have a perfect school, and in as much as we are paying more fees, more than as compared to those on main campus, I do believe that the leadership knows all about this and they've heard our plea. So I wouldn't talk much on that issue, but so because I know that something is being done about it.
But do you feel we are actually cheated?
In some way, it depends on the context. It depends on the context. Yeah, but I don't think that we are cheated. Yeah, because if you look at City Campus, the original idea or plan is not to make it a regular campus. It is originally called Workers' College. It was specifically built for people who are working to have more like masters who want to do distance education. So that's the sole purpose for building the Workers' College. So whatever progress it has made, I'm sure it is still progressing. So I wouldn't say that we are cheated. I would say it is still a work in progress, and with in due time, everyone will have a fair share of the cake.
Okay, so there's this rumor again that City Campus students are not allowed to vote. Is it true? How true is that?
That is not true. That is not true. I've been voting since level 100. Do you mean in SRC elections?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been voting since level 100 in all the SRC elections.
Okay, but we are not allowed to be a president at main campus.
You mean a resident?
Yes.
Or to contest for president?
To contest.
Yeah, that isn't something that is allowed. It is not allowed.
Why so?
Yeah, I think because City Campus also has an administration.
Okay.
Right. Now we used to be SRC, and now I'm sure I'm hearing we are JCR. So that is also an administrative body that is in City Campus.
Okay.
You can't be on City Campus and say you want to contest on main campus because you can't represent their challenges, what they face there, because you don't live amongst them. The same way a main campus student can't come to City Campus because he can't relate with the things we go through here. So it makes sense if a City Campus student can't contest. But there are different campuses of the University of Ghana, even in Kolebu. They are also a campus on their own, and they have administrative bodies, that's Student Representative Council, administrative bodies and all that. So that is how it has been, and that one there is no cheating. It is fair and logical.
Okay, so there is a rumor that a lady from City Campus wants to be a president at main campus. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't. Do you know the person's name?
I do not know, but as I said, it's a rumor I'm hearing.
Personally, I have no idea about it.
So, viewers, we are still going on a short break. When we still return, we have Mr. Benz here to discover more. See you. So, back from the break, and we still have Mr. Benz here.
Ben John.
Ben John, sorry about that. Okay, so Mr. Ben, there's this thing I'm hearing that some students are actually advised not to pick city campus when they are selecting University of Ghana.
Okay. You mean when they are applying?
Yeah,
to
they are
University of
applying
Ghana?
for.
Okay.
So what do you say about that? Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I wouldn't say that city campus isn't a good place to be. Most of us here, or most students here, are very brilliant. They are very good. Probably the challenge is due to the fact that there are no residential facilities on city campus compared to main campus. There are residential facilities on main campus. There are halls that you can, but there isn't any such thing here on city campus. That notwithstanding, there are other private hostels around, numerous of them, that students can equally capitalize in their quest to curb this problem. So I don't think asking someone not to pick city campus is advisable. Yeah, I would encourage the person, if you feel, and city campus also run distance courses, you see. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to school alongside work, city campus is best. And city campus too is located in the heart of Accra. So life around is quite easier, I hope you understand, and less expensive. So there are different factors that you need to consider when telling someone not to choose city campus. If you base on just the accommodation issues, you commit a fallacy.
Actually, some are saying that here is not fun enough compared to main campus.
I mean, what fun do you need?
Maybe the party thing and all that.
Come on. I mean, parties are just like, they are not the main thing. That is what I can say. They are not the main thing. And if you want to have fun, there are places around to have fun. The National Theatre is just around us. It's just behind our walls. So if you want to have fun, it's not about a campus or something.
So what do you tell such students who have this thought or who have this mindset?
Well, I would say that you can flourish everywhere or anywhere. It doesn't matter whether there are enough facilities or not. It has all got to do with the mindset. So if you find yourself in city campus, it is better to look at the brighter side than to concentrate on things that you can't do anything about or things that you cannot change. So yes, so it is something that is there. So just know and then prepare for it.
Okay, so if I may ask, are you okay being here? Are you happy being here?
I am. Yes, I am happy being here.
But do you wish you would love it if we were on main campus?
Anything for me is cool. I would be happy on main campus just as I'm happy here. So it makes no difference actually.
Okay, so I also learned that there are no much of facilities here. How true is that? Compared to main campus, most of the facilities here, we don't have them here. How true is that?
Yes, there are not much facilities here, but I would also say that population in city campus compared to main campus differ.
Okay.
I hope you understand. So the facilities that we have on city campus is enough to at least serve its purpose, taking into consideration the number of students the campus has. Yes, so that is what it is.
Okay, so Sunday is Father's Day.
Okay.
What do you say to your father or anyone who has done so much for you as a father?
Okay, so I want to wish my biological father, Mr. Stanley Ahin Jr., Senior, sorry. I want to wish him a happy Father's Day. He's the best dad in the world. Yeah, I must say. I also want to wish Bishop Dad Heward Mills. He's my spiritual father. I want to wish him a happy birthday. I want to wish my pastor, Bishop Ni Ajiduama, who is the pastor for the Kodesh Family Church, Ghana, and also my resident pastor, Pastor Vincent. He's a good father and a true leader.
Okay, so what church do you attend?
I'm a member of Lighthouse Chapel International. We are called UDOLGC, that's United Denomination, originating from Lighthouse Group of Churches. Yes. So happy Father's Day to all these figures in my life. They have really impacted my life and played a specific and very much important role in my life. I am who I am because of these three fathers I mentioned and every father figure in my life. I'm grateful.
Okay, so happy Father's Day to all fathers. And yeah, your last wish to your viewers, your fans, your lovers, anyone watching you.
My last words, I would say that you can achieve everything if you put your mind to it. Don't limit yourself. The sky is not the limit, but rather the starting point. Give it your best, believe in yourself, and most importantly, believe in God. Because life is what happens when you are busily making plans and trust in God's guidance. So that's basically what I would say.
So you're going to play this game here. It's a yes or no answer.
Okay.
And I want you to be fast.
Okay.
Okay, so Benz or money?
Money.
House or wife?
Wife.
Okay, so this guy does so. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here.
Pleasure
Thank you so much. Okay, so viewers, this is Here Short Spread. We are going to bring you more and more of entertainment. Keep watching Here Short Spread. Thank you so much. And yeah, don't forget to follow us on our various social medias. We are on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you so much. Here Short Spread, entertainment at your doorstep. Beaucoup d'amour. Much love. Bye.